Hey, what's going on? It's Dr. Sean J. Harris with Generational Wealth Academy, and good morning to everybody. Hey, let's talk about numbers, knowing your numbers. One of the key things that keep people from achieving financial success is not knowing numbers or not understanding how your numbers may be working for or against you. I want to talk about what's going on in the news right now. They came up with a new term. They coined it. What was it? Shrink something, but it had something to do with inflate. That's what it was. Shrinkflation. It's a new word that they have going around now, and what this is different companies are making their products smaller while increasing their prices. There's a very popular sports drink. I'm not going to say the name, but they have taken their 32-ounce bottle and shrunk it down to a 28-ounce bottle. Increase the price, you're getting 4 ounces less of product, and their reasoning was it's to make the grip easier, but to redesign the bottle costs them more money. See, a lot of times the price tags are changed in the middle of the night and the whole world buys it. You got to know your numbers. You got to understand how things operate. See, a lot of times people, with credit, for an example, people feel that if they have a credit card limit, that it's okay to max out the card or use half of the limit on the card. But here's one thing you got to realize when it comes to credit, and I'm not a credit guru, I'm not a CPA or a tax advisor or anything like that. I'm just giving you experience and knowledge and wisdom. But with your credit card, if you spend over 30%, you begin to lessen your FICO score. Now, a lot of people say, well, I'll just go right up to the 30% limit of usage on my credit card. But there's an algorithm when it comes to credit, and that algorithm is right at 8 to 9%, no more than 10%. So when you stay right at 8% of your credit card, your score continues to increase month after month. So you got to know how to operate your numbers. You got to know how to pay off that credit card, actually. You know, most people pay the credit card once a month. I do mine twice a month. What this does is it shows 24 payment history payments a year as opposed to just 12, which again boosts up your credit. So it's things like that as far as just knowing your numbers. Let me give you another example. Kennedy is, we just finished a deal with her. She's going to be getting into a store with her baby dolls, and you got to know your numbers there. You got to know your margins. We have to know what her break-even price was, and we also need to know what her point of profitability will be so that she can maximize volume of product being distributed to this store, as well as being able to make sure that she gets a profit, a sizable profit. So again, if you want to be able to win the money muster or the war of the money, you got to know your numbers. Okay, so if you own a business or if it's just your personal finances, buying a house or anything like that, know your numbers. Let me throw another freebie out there for you. When buying a house, for all you homeowners out there, a lot of times with that, a lot of people tend to pay their house. Some people do the bi-weekly. Some people just kind of add a little bit to the interest, to the principal. But let me show you a secret. I've been in real estate since 1997, a long time. But here's the trick. Take your mortgage amount, multiply it times 4, and then divide it by 3. Or you can multiply it by 3 and divide it by 4. It doesn't matter. You're going to still come out with the same numbers. But what you're doing is you're taking 4 full payments, equally dissolving it over the year period of time. Now, this works different from bi-monthly payments, because bi-monthly just gives you 13 payments for the year. But what I'm showing you, this is 4 payments extra going strictly to the principal over the course of 12 months. This will take a 30-year mortgage down to a 15.5-year mortgage. Did you catch that? So again, it's about knowing your numbers. You got to know how amortization charts work. You got to know how interest plays a part and everything. So you got to know your numbers. I just can't stress that enough. You got to know your numbers if you want to accumulate wealth and build wealth. So these are just small knickknacks that help folks like me build wealth and be able to not waste our money in different places and make our money work for us. That's one of the key things. You got to be able to figure out a way to make money work for you. So that was my tip for today. I know it was a value add for those who had eyes to see and ears to hear. So take care, guys. I think we're down to like 285, 84 days left in 2022 to achieve your 2022 goals. Time is running out. Let's go.